Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Surabhi and today I'm going to show you the busy book for my 7-year-old which is based only on the topic of fractions. So I already shared the tutorial what is the plan for this year, and in the different busy books we are trying different concepts, learning different concepts because only during busy books I teach the concept, but I made comprehensive only fractions busy book just to understand like what is a thorough learning, how much she got it, how much we have practiced till now. So I have tried to include almost all the topics which I think she need to know by end of this year, so that I get an idea where do we stand, which topic to work on. So we're starting from there. So starting from the very basic one, the representation of fractions. So true or false, is this 1 by 3, is this 1 by 3, or is this 1 by 3, or is this 1 by 3? So these two are false and these two are true. But so we are starting from the basics about how to represent the fractions. Then we go to the arranging order, like how do we arrange, how would we compare the fractions. Again, as explained in my tutorial, we do with a circle, a shape, divide into 6 parts, divide into 4 parts. See, 1 by 4 of that part is bigger or 1 by 6 is bigger. So ascending order, descending order. So here again, the base in this one, the denominator is changing. So basically we're dividing into more parts, and here the base is constant. I mean, like, ignore this one, but in the base is constant, it means we are dividing into equal parts. But like here we are counting 5 of 9 parts, 7 of 9 parts. So this is based on the representation concept. If my child has got the representation, she would be able to do these things. So in one of the busy books she was able to do this ascending descending order. So that's why I'm going to test it again, that is she confident, can we move to further topics, because in this one there are many topics which I think would be hard for her, but I just want to know what is her understanding. So here again it was a tricky question which I found in one of the workbooks. So like this shape I have made, they made a triangle here and they told this is one whole. Okay, so what is this one? So in this one a child has to divide this into, like, this is half of the square, right? So if you have to find this fraction, then you have to divide everything in half. So basically 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts. So this is 1/7 part of it. Completely like advanced level of understanding of fraction is required here. Only basic representation, but thorough understanding. I want to see if you can do it or not. Then we are going to further addition, and now this first addition is very simple. Again, we take a rectangle, divide into 4 parts. So count 2 parts, count 1 part. So if you're not able to understand what I'm trying to say, then please check the tutorial video where I have shown with the pictures that how to explain. Here we are not taking LCM when we are doing. Okay, what will what I have taught her is like so these are the 2 parts, and then this is the no, there'll be 4 parts of it. So it's a busy book, I don't know how to draw it here, but I'll just show you one. Those who are confused like how do they teach, so this is 2 by 4, this is 1 by 4, so 2 and 3, so it will be 3 of 4. So I want her to do all these things visually. That is the idea. So I'm not talking about addition with LCM or anything, but I have explained all these concepts in the tutorial video already. So for parents they need to check that, and for kids they need to understand with the presentation concept and everything. Second one is 2 by 10 plus what is equal to 6 by 10. 2 by 5 plus 1 is equal to 1 whole. Again, very very basic, going to the representation part, that if you divide a circle into 5 parts, 2 parts are there, so how much more is left to make 1 whole. Again here 2 by 10 is there, so you take a circle, divide into 10 parts, so 2 of 10 parts is this one, and you have to count only 6 of 10 parts, so how many more parts are counted? It's 4 by 10. It's just basic representation idea, but it's advanced level. So I just want to see the understanding of hers, like she says I know it, I just want to check it out so that I know like what to focus on, and what is a thorough understanding of it. Now here again is a representation, but just a little tricky one. Again, yes or no. So is it 5 by 10? So 2, 4, 5, right? But the total parts here are 12, so it's not 5 by 10. it's a tricky one, right? Here again, it's not equally divided, but even if you want to divide it to be 5 by 10, no, in this side we have divided 4 parts. Here also it will be 4 parts, so it is basically 2, 4, 5 of 8 parts. So this is also wrong. Here is it 5 by 10? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it's 10. Is this 5 by 10? So here it's 5, but it is divided into 6 parts. This is also false. So here the point is, here I have divided shown only half of the lines. She has to visually think that it means you have to equally divide if I am talking about fractions. Again, going back to the basics of fractions, that all the parts should be of same size. So if it is not shown in the same size, then you have to imagine, you have to virtually divide it. Again, this is telling it's very advanced level of presentation. I'm not expecting my newly student of fraction to do it, but it's just giving the idea, introducing a concept that fractions are more advanced than what you think of simple fractions, or just 2 by 3, or just like that. Again, a very basic one. How many more boxes must be shaded so that 5/8 of the figure is shaded? So I already have divided into 8 parts. So if you have to make 5 by 8, basically 3, 4 more has to be shaded. So yeah, 5 by. So the answer will be the 4 more parts. So this should be easy, but let's see how it does it. Now just going to touching some statement based questions, because when you go to statement, you have to infer the information, so it gets a little complicated. So the concept is very, very simple. Like ABM shared a pizza. A ate 1/4 of it, B ate 1/3 of it, and M ate 1/6 of it. Basically, again, it's a basic comparison that who ate most. So again, you should not have to think of a pizza or in a practice. Just think that 1/4 of something is big, 1/3 of big. In a way, it's confusing, right? Because here it says you divide into 1/4. So in these three, she has to divide a pizza into. She has to use 3 different pizzas, right? It will not be in one pizza you divide like that, because here the denominator is changing. So you need that understanding of fractions if you're doing this comparison. But let's see what happens. So she has to compare which is the most. So if you just take standalone numbers, so obviously 1/3 is the most, and who ate less is 1/6. But if you're thinking in terms of pizza, because I'm confusing her with a statement, so let's see if she can do it. Again, simple statement based question. A pie is cut into 8 pieces. Sam ate 1 piece. 4 pieces were given to friends. What fraction of pie was left? So basically 4 plus 5 pieces were eaten, so 3 pieces are left. So 3/8 pie was left. This is pretty simple, but again, a statement she can infer, I don't know. We will try it out. Now again, it's addition, and it's a very simple addition. Basically, again, understanding. So Tim bought a cake. Okay, 1/6 of a cake was eaten by S. 4/6 of the cake was given to M. What fraction of cake is left? So basically here it will be 1 cake only, because I have not changed the denominator. So it is like 5/6 of the cake is eaten, so 1/6 is left. So in this question I had changed the denominator, so here each time she has to imagine a different pizza for science comparison. Here we are just adding 1 cake, so she just have to take 1 cake and add it and visually see that how much is left. So that's this one. Now this thing we are going to subtraction. So subtraction is nothing like what is shaded, what is not shaded, that kind of thing is there. Okay, so here 7/7 is actually 1, right? It's a one whole thing. So here I'm keeping it simple that 7 pieces of 7 are there, minus 1/7. So basically this should be, I mean, if you go to the next level, there I have removed it as one whole, but here is just to explain to her that it is 7 pieces. I remove 1 piece, so 6 pieces are left. The same thing here we are doing. 9 of 9 pieces are there. I remove 2 pieces of 9, so 7 by 8. So it's just very, very simple, where I'm representing whole by 10 by 10. Okay, but so here I'm doing the opposite thing. Here I have made it as 1 minus 7 by 12. So I have a one whole circle, and I remove 7 the 12th. So basically circle has to be divided into 12 parts. So this is a circle. I divide, I think one more. So or you can take with the rectangle. I think that would be easy for me to explain. I divide into 12 parts. I remove 7 parts of it. How much left? 5 by 12. Again 1 minus 1 by 9. Again I will draw a rectangle to her. I will divide into 9 parts and I'll say I remove one part of it, so 8 by 9 is left. So again, I am not teaching by LCM or anything. I want her to do everything visually so that she knows what are we talking about. And one thing, this one I added was, you can say subtraction, but here I'm trying to explain the concept again, like 6 plus 6 of 11th plus what will be equal to 1. So it's basically 1 minus 6 by 11, or visually if you see that 6 parts are there of 11, to make one whole it is like, this is a shaded portion, this is a non-shaded portion. So if I say that I have a rectangle and I divide into 11 parts, so 6 is here, how much is left? 5 more parts are there. 6 by 11 plus 5 by 11 will be equal to one whole rectangle. Now I had 5 by 11, but I say can you divide 5 by 11 into 2 parts? So it can be 3 by 11, 2 by 11. Just talking about the concept, now 5 by 11 to divide into 3 parts. So it'll be 2 by 11, 1 by 11 or 2 by 11, like that. So this is, again I'm telling you, is a very advanced level I've touched, but just initially when I'm not able to gauge that, because sometimes she does good, sometimes she's goofs up. So I really want to know where have we reached in fractions. So this busy book is only for fractions. So hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.